We look at now Holmon Wiggins, wide receivers coach for Alabama, who has done an unbelievable job with this group of receivers and at this program since he made landfall in 2019. And throughout night one of the draft on Thursday, so many of these prognosticators, they kept talking about, look at what Brian Hartline's doing. Brian Hartline, Ohio State. Look at what Hartline's doing. He is pumping out receiver after receiver after receiver. He's rised up the coaching ranks. And look at how elite Brian Hartline is. And Coach Hartline is doing an outstanding job. And I'm taking nothing away from Brian Hartline. Played for Ohio State, had some good seasons there in the NFL. Now a coach at Ohio State. He is doing a fabulous job. But it's time to put some more respect on the name Holmon Wiggins, because Wiggins is doing work too. Coach Wigg is doing work, and I did not hear one draft pundit. I didn't hear McShay or Kipe or any of them talk about the job Wiggins has done at Alabama with these receivers. I mean, since 2011, since Julio Jones, Alabama's had 8 receivers taken in the first round. 5 of those 8, that's 62%. For you mathematicians out there, Wig put 62% of these young brothers in the first round. When you talk Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and now Jamison Williams. John Mechie could have been in that first round. If he was just a bit faster, Mechie could have been in that first round also. But you're seeing what Wiggins is doing. You're seeing the technique he brings, the savviness he brings, the technician that he is. He is a wide receiver guru. He coaches these guys, and he coaches them up to be pristine. He coaches these guys up to be elite. Since he got here in 2019, Coach Wiggins has helped Jeudy be a 1,000-yard guy and Devontae Smith be a 1,000-yard guy. And this past season, you had J-Mo and Mechie both be 1,000-yard guys. I mean, look at what Wiggins is doing. What Holmon Wiggins is doing. There's a reason why. Of the experienced coaches on staff, he got the biggest pay raise from the Board of Trustees. There's a reason why. And the reason is the man is about that work. The man is about that business. And you just heard in the recent segment our guy Justin Smith talk about when he's on the recruiting trail, these young athletes, they gravitate to him, they flock to him, they vibe with him, they feel what he's putting down because they know, I'm getting coached by Coach Wigg, I'm going to be right at receiver. I'm going to be right. And when you look at just these receivers for the 2022 season and looking at Jermaine Burton and Tyler Harrell, I mean, that's going to be your next 2 wave of first-rounders right there. And then you look at, Christian Leary. I mean, if he pops off and has a big year, could he be in that wave of first-rounders for 2023? He could. And you look at guys like Trayshawn Holden, Ja'Cory Brooks, Tyu Jones-Bell, Aaron Anderson, Kendrick Law, Isaiah Bond coming in here in the summer, Kobe Prentice, Shaz Preston. I mean, goodness gracious. This group of receivers that Wiggins is going to have his hand on. I know people like talking about, other guys outside of the Alabama program. And this is in no way casting shade upon Brian Hartline. He's doing a great job at Ohio State. But it's time for the national media to put some love on Holmon Wiggins, because what he's done with these receivers he's been able to work with in a short amount of time, he's putting brothers in the draft. He's putting not just in the first round of the draft. So big ups there to Coach Wigg. I think he's going to have this next group, this next wave of wide receivers set, prepared to go. Whether it's routes, whether it's hands, whether it's cutting ability, whether it's distributing weight properly, coming in and out of the break, whether it's blocking, no matter what the role or responsibility or the technique is in terms of a wide receiver, Holmon Wiggins is coaching these guys to do it at the best of anybody in college football. So time to put some respect there on his name.